Hey, what's up, Fearless Networker friends? Todd Falcone here today, and kind of getting back in the swing, the groove of videoing after dealing with some stuff with my mother in the hospital. But anyhow, back in the office today, wanted to shoot this video for you guys on the subject of objections, but most specifically, the most common objection, or certainly the most common objection that we get as network marketers, and that is, in fact, the two top ones are I just don't have the time and I just don't have the money, right? So question is, how do we address or deal with those? Like when somebody says, I just don't have the time, you go, oh, okay, well, gosh, see you later. And here's the thing I want you to think about when because as a network marketer, you're always going to get people that come back to you with some form of resistance. And it doesn't mean that they don't necessarily want to do the business or do business with you or engage with you. It just means there might be something deeper than that. And sometimes these objections are actually opportunities that are cleverly disguised as objections. So for me, a lot of times when I hear, especially like I don't have the time, that's an opportunity, not a true objection. I get it. I mean, they don't have the time. They're so busy. They got this going on and that going on. I can't fit it in anywhere. I'm already at my wit's end. And to me, that instead of that being something that would make me go, okay, gosh, there you go. Well, I'll see you later then. Too bad for you. I will look at that and really most importantly, empathize with that individual by really understanding. And it's not hard to understand how that person might feel being totally strapped for time and not having any free time to themselves. So I honestly feel for a person who is in that kind of a situation. So don't be afraid to, when you get objections or resistance from someone, to dig a little bit further and find out what the real answer might be, because I just don't have the time. Okay. You could easily walk away from that and say, I'll see you later. Or you could do something deeper and say, well, gosh, when you say I just don't have the time, I mean, honestly, that makes me feel kind of sad. It makes me feel bad that you're having to even say I just don't have the time. So what's going on with you that where you don't have any free time? I mean, are you just all work and literally you have no free time for yourself whatsoever? And maybe even get them to go more into that experience and actually feel that experience a little bit more, to then uncover really what the true dissatisfaction or the situation is that they might be experiencing in their life, which is causing them to say, I just don't have the time. Maybe it's they don't even know how to find the light at the end of the tunnel, because they're so caught up and wrapped up in how their life is kind of, I don't know, just how it's gone up until that point. So don't be afraid to ask questions. In fact, questions are the answers. If you want to get an answer from someone and really understand what the true objection is, like I just don't have the time, dig a little bit deeper. Instead of saying, okay, I'll see you later, empathize with them. Say, gosh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry to hear you saying that. What's going on in your life where you have to say, I just don't have the time? I mean, are you interested in actually having that change? And are you doing anything about it? Do you have a plan to create time for yourself? Well, no, I don't. And maybe you can work with that person to help them, whether they choose to do your business or not, help them discover that there's more to life than just working and having all of your time stripped away and no free time for yourself. I think it's really important to have that alone time, that free time, that non-work time, rather than just work and family, whatever, all obligation all the time. Just chill time. So ask questions, dig deeper. Don't be afraid to find out what the real answer is when somebody says, I just don't have the time, because that's just a real surface answer. And that's one of the most common objections that we get as network marketers, and it's going to keep on coming. So it's important for you to empathize, to ask questions and really discover what their real reason for addressing or expressing that particular objection in that manner. So that's it. A little bit longer than normal, but I haven't seen you guys for a little bit. So think about that, work on it. We'll see you guys on another video. Todd Falcone, thanks for watching.